Next up, we have the initial velocity function, which is just kind of an extension of the speed function. So once we know the speed of the dart, we also need to know its position or its angle. And that is a vector, right? Speed plus direction is a vector. So in Khan Academy, it's actually called a p-vector, like this. And what this function does is it outputs a p-vector that's the initial velocity of the dart as it leaves the gun. The available variables you have is the keyword this, which always refers to the current thing. In this case, it'll be the gun. So this refers to the gun. And you can access parts of the gun by saying this.x or this.y, or for example, maybe this.initial speed to access the speed. You also have this function, this.effective angle. That will return the angle in degrees that the gun is currently at. So if you combine the effective angle and the speed, you should be able to calculate the x and y components of the vector that you need to return. Remember, the speed would be the hypotenuse, and the x would be the width, and the y would be the height of that vector. So using some trigonometry, you should be able to calculate the x component and the y component. So the way you finally return something, the output, you say return new p-vector to create a new vector, and this would be whatever you calculate for x, and this would be whatever you calculate for y. So you need to perform some basic calculations to get these values. Once you have the velocity, we're going to go on to update position.